For me personally, it's 8C, but even if it was 35 degrees, I personally still go with ramen because at the end of the day, I just eat whatever I can afford. That's also true.
Now, where was I?
Sadly, in this day and age, eating out is kind of a luxury. Like, even like fast food is a luxury at this point, which kind of sucks. Like, I don't know if for those of you who don't live in America, which I think is actually, I don't think anyone here in chat is an American. I think, at least at the moment. McDonald's used to be the poor man's meal. Here in America. Now, it's also considered a luxury. Like my, same with like Burger King. So my coworker, who's, who has like a husband and a son, she was telling me how they all went to Burger King the other day, and just 3 regular meals for herself, for her husband, and for her son was like $50. And she was saying how she and her husband kind of just like ate in silence. And then she was just like, all right, one of us has to say it. This was expensive. Like, yeah, that's crazy. So that means if their meal was like $50 amongst 3 of them, that means it was like what? Like $16, $17 for one meal was $16 to $17 at Burger King. Like, that's crazy. Like, ugh. I remember when I was younger, and ordering from Jack in the Box, like, you could get a meal for like $3, $4. Now, if I go to Jack in the Box, it's like I'm spending at least $10 for a meal, and it's like I can't do this. It's honestly just cheaper to, like, why is? I remember when they used to say eating at home was more expensive than getting fast food. Now it's the other way around, and it's insane. It's like, what has the world come to? Like, this is why I've been on the work grind ever since I was able to turn the legal working age. Like, I've been working ever since I was like, what, 16, 17? Like, I've just been making the past like decade-ish about work. And a lot of people say it's like, live out your life before you settle down, you'll regret it. It's like, honestly, you kind of can't at this point. You can't okay, then. Enjoy being young anymore.
Right?
Nowadays, it's like you have to grind while you're still young, because that's when you have the energy. When you're in like your 30s to 40s or 50s, you're not going to have the energy for the work grind. I mean, hopefully by that point, you've gotten a decent enough job where you might not need to do some extra grinding, but wages have not been going up, so that sucks. I don't know. The future is scary, that's all I can say. And if I have to spend my 20s, 30s, 40s just making everything about work, then so be it. Just to live comfortably. Success for Crypta at its finest. That's insane. One place charged noodle salad for $16.17. That's a lot too. Like, for one meal. Spending $6 on one meal. Like, that's crazy. It's $640 on the average for McDonald's. It's so dumb. Like, what happened to McDonald's? That their prices are so high. Like, they're a big corporation. They don't need to have their prices this high. But, you know, corporations, you know, they care about the profit. Which is around $4 US. Oh, wait. $4 in McDonald's where you are, Foo? What the heck? Your McDonald's, it's cheap. But then again, you might have, like, different wages over there. But yeah, McDonald's meals here. I haven't eaten McDonald's since 2008. That was the last time I had McDonald's, so I don't really know the prices now. But I've been hearing from everyone that, like, McDonald's is no longer the poor man's meal anymore, which sucks. Like, it's considered a luxury now. It's like restaurant level luxury, which is insane to me that fast foods are restaurant level prices now. Those ghosts in the graveyard were more than a chilling tale. Didn't think they'd be able to summon monsters. Indeed, their ilk is not to be taken lightly. We should take this as a reminder to never underestimate our foes.
Come on!
Well, we didn't go through all that trouble for nothing, so be sure to report to the recruitment center soon.
Luis's.
Let's make it happen.
Oops, I did not read that. Right, the prince's fate is riding on us. We should make sure that our archetypes are ready for anything.
Now then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates.
I think the best place to grind in these games so far are probably like the official main story dungeons. But at least we're getting close with archetypes. The only thing is I feel like archetype rank ups are so slow. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Something that I wish this game had, I wish it had more of those elemental enemies so it can earn more A experience for archetypes. Because I feel like the archetypes take so long to rank up. And we need more enemies that specialize towards that. Okay, let me look at what is recommended for us to do today. What day are we on? We're on the 30th? Wait. Why didn't the game let me spend time with Neuros? Oh, I was supposed to... Oh shit, I was supposed to do camp. No wonder. Okay, let me reload again. That was a mistake on my part. I returned to town instead of setting up camp. I was supposed to set up camp.
Hey.
Let's set up camp.
Thanks, but...
I want to keep exploring tomorrow. I want to go somewhere else. Set up camp and choose to go somewhere else.
Okay then.
Okay, I'll look for somewhere we can set up camp. Oh, so lucky I'm not rushing anywhere soon because the weather can go to heck. I know, the 96 degrees. Crazy. You have a reportable quest. Where's Neuros? Here he is. Okay, let me bring up Neuros's rank thingy. Is he listening to music? Or no, it's this weird thing. It sounded like music for a second. Okay, we're at rank 2 with him, so let's see. Okay. Or is it just hot? Australia, I saw on the news a tropical storm was headed that way. It's hella hot, plus even if the day is humid, it brings more pain. It's summer. Is it summer time where you are, Kana? Technically, it's supposed to be cold where I am, but it doesn't, like, it's supposed to be winter where I am, but it doesn't feel like winter.
Hello.
Hello, taking a breather, are ya? Well, have you brought another lost relic for me? We did pick up another weird thingamabob, but I'm not sure if it's one of those lost relics or not.
Well.
Sounds intriguing. Might I have a look then? I handed Neuros the junk we picked up from our travels.
Whoa.
This one's a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? It's consistent summer where I'm from. The only seasons are hot, rain, and wind. Oh no. So you live in a tropical era. Honestly, I feel like I have to live somewhere with 4 seasons. Like, I would just get annoyed with the weather if it was the same weather all year round, honestly. Just a good twist there, and then a push in, and there you are. You see? What'd I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts. But my heavens, this is quite a find. Okay, the thing with Neuros is, like, his bond conversations go on forever. This guy yaps a lot. So something was inside, just like the last one. Neuros might just be the only one who understands this stuff. Oh, I expected some degree of this, but the design's different.
Oh, my God, I got it.
It's still close to winter temperatures, but we're already advertising spring items because it's March.
Thank
Oh yeah,
you.
spring starts on the 20th for me. Because I think that's when... No. Yeah, the 20th.
Even so.
Got to say, though, I didn't think I'd get to see 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and intellectual curiosity, eh? Thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, Neuros. Why don't you come and help us search every once in a while?
No.
Because he can't fight. No, thank you indeed. I haven't the build for combat, but a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone. What? I'm a long way from youth now, but I was quite a dasher with a fairer sex in my younger days, you know? Had to fend off the marriage proposals with a stick. I find that very hard to believe, Neros. You're very eccentric. I don't trust this guy. I know he's seen as close ally, but I feel like he knows more and he's using us. I feel like he's pretending to be kind of like a dummy. But because we have a confidant thing with him, I don't think he's gonna do anything funny. But he's just, I think he's just an eccentric man. I mean, the way Hulkenberg convinced him to be our gauntlet runner was kind of interesting. But I guess we'll find out as we go. We had a confidant with Adachi. I mean, I guess that's true. I guess that's also true. Let's see. We're on what? Wish that were me. Wish that were me. Oh wait, that's true. We have to cater. We have to cater our responses to what he'd like to hear. I don't think Will would actually say this. I don't think Will really thinks about romance, from what I'm getting at. But who knows? I don't know what Will's canon personality is actually. I wish that were me.
Quite.
Or maybe he would say that. Or maybe Will does yearn for the ladies. Who knows? But everyone's racist towards him. Oh, well, it still might be. You're young, lad. Still got all the time and freedom in the world for ill-advised romantic peccadillos. I mean, the main story did give us all those, like, options to, like, try to set up ourselves with Juna, but we'll see what happens. Can we romance anyone in this game? But in my case, I'm afraid most of my admirers cared for my family name far more than they did for me. Your family name? He hasn't really told us too much about that. Maybe he'll go into it in this. I even had a fiance at one point. What?
Huh?
You? Really? I'm sure. Okay.
Wow.
My guess is Neuros used to be a serious. You know how they say like sometimes people will be comedic and joking as like a coping mechanism, like either defense or a coping mechanism. Maybe that's what happened to him here. I mean, obviously, like some people can naturally have like a bubbly personality. I've been told I have a very bubbly personality, but for some people they become like that for like coping mechanisms. So that maybe that's the case for him. Let's never forget the most important thing of this game: racism. Oh yes, but remember, I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into runner research. It seems like he's seen a fair share of violence and is trying to avoid getting back into it because he doesn't relive his past. That could be the case. That's probably why he doesn't try to offer to help us in battle or anything, even though he's like technically part of our team. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she'd slopped off and married some other blue blood. Oh, wow. Well, she's a jerk for not at least informing you. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep it in mind, chap, and don't make the same mistakes I did. Oh, wow.
Rather.
But that's enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, gauntlet runners are the true lovers of my life. The option we need to choose here for him is you're perfect for each other. him and gauntlet runners. If you ask me, you two are perfect for each other.
Oh.
Exactly. I think it's quite a happy thing. Though I do say so myself, I've reclaimed a dream I have left half finished. Can't say much else other than I'm grateful to you for both all this relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion has been all but smothered, but you rekindled it. Without you, I'd be rotting away in my chair with a stationary prototype, bent and squashed.
Now then.
Well then, got to sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads. I can sense Neuros' overflowing enthusiasm as a researcher, as well as his deep gratitude towards me. The free-spirited engineer, Neuros, keeper and inheritor of the gunner virtues. No. Oh, are we getting the next rank for the archetypes? Though thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3. Nice.
Goodness.
Life really is
But yeah, we did get the sniper.
to the joys of your company.
But yeah, I missed your response to the Adachi theme because for some reason Twitch decided I needed 20 seconds of inflate arm. Oh, I have my ads on like the lowest time amount as possible. What was I? Oh, the Neuros. Okay, of him not trusting. Okay, I said like since he's our confidant, I don't think he'll do anything too funny. But then Kana brought up, or no, you brought up Adachi Fu, and then I said, oh yeah, that's true. And then that's basically it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I said.
This one's important.
Alright, Relic Research, Youth. I parted ways with Neuros and left the engine room.
Time marches on.
Okay, now
and
we
the
finally
age of a
able to
new
head into
king
August.
Draws nearer.
Almost. We're almost there.
Now then.
I'd say we're proper camping experts at this point. Well then, shall we get back at it? 13 days left before Luis's soiree. We need to finish up what we can. No time left to waste. So, what's the plan?
What do you want to do?
We should think about where to go next as a group. Okay, well, we are actually going to start a course to Garcia Forest. So I think that only takes like a day, right?
And there's a camp.
This
Over
is,
camp. Not the
danger.
tower.
A gauntlet runner.
We could set up camp there.
All right.
I
Here we
see.
go. It's recommended chart a course to Garcia Forest. Okay,
I think we have
we'll
a favor
be
to
doing
do there.
more Gauntlet Runner stuff, and that also means we'll be able to at least grind some
Fascinating.
statistics. So
It's
that's
your
good. All right, let's
be
go.
off.
Only one day, so that's good.
What to pick?
I don't think he'll do anything evil, but I don't fully trust his intentions, and I think we need to learn more. I mean, I think there's a possibility. I don't really see why Neuros would have the motivation to betray us or anything like that, because he's doing us a favor, and we're returning the favor as well. Like, we're using his Gauntlet Runner, but he said it's thanks to us that he's been able to really work on the Gauntlet Runner again. Plus, we're also getting him, like, the relics. And then, he's doing drawings for us that we're giving to Maria, that Maria's using as, like, to praise him. So, I really don't see why Neuros would do anything, because we're fulfilling favors for each other. But that also could be equivalent to him using us, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, though. Okay, so we need to cook some stew, is what is also recommended. I think, what stew was it? Steadfast stew? Yes, steadfast stew.
That
Okay, only Hulkenberg knows how to make this. I must say... Oh. My USB? My microphone? What? Hold on, I got like a weird notification saying my USB was acting weird, but it looks like everything's okay. If it makes sense, it just feels too good to be true, I guess. Oh. To the computer's malfunction, the Windows does not recognize it. What? Huh? Well, my game is working. My microphone's working. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting these messages. I'm just here to remind you of the Mexican pizza. Lele, you're banned. welcome to the stream, Lele. I appreciate you coming by. Hello, hello. How have you been? At the time, a dish's flexibility outweighed its flavor profile. But even with so few ingredients, the best meals were the ones most thought through. Bad, I guess this entire team being together is too good to be true, but it's true. It's a very interesting mix. I don't think it's as weird of a mix as like the cast of Xenoblade 2, but this is like a very unsuspecting group of people. Or, I mean, actually, I think it's unsuspecting for Hulkenberg to be part of our team. I guess I could understand Stroll and Heisme, but Hulkenberg being here was kind of a surprise. I'm doing good, lol, and sorry. Mr. Donut and a curry and egg donut. Egg donut. Crap! Oh my god, you can spell crap with my name. That's hilarious. You dare bring up such an atrocity, which is Mexican pizza. Yeah, no more Mexican pizza. No, it is not a thing. It's not a thing. Taco Bell needs to get rid of that. Mr. Donut is a Japanese company. Wait, what? In fact, I fear with such amenities, I shall grow soft. There is no greater dishonor than those who so easily cast aside necessities for convenience. Oh, I know what unplugged. Here we go.
On guard!
So be it. We shall dine as road-weary travelers, using only the barest essentials. But rest assured, it will taste like no such thing. I've been lurking since you went live, as I've decided to care more about Crypta than I do spoilers. Oh my god, thank you, Lele. I appreciate it. Hey, I mean, like, honestly, I don't blame you about spoilers. If you really don't want to get spoiled, I'm okay with you, like, you know, you guys don't have to be here. I'm okay with that. I'm the same person too. I don't like spoilers. So it is hard for me to, like, join my friends' streams if they're playing a game I'm familiar with. But I totally understand, like, not wanting spoilers, and it's okay. I won't get offended if you guys, like, decide to leave or anything, you know, like, that's fine with me. Mr. Donut once released a curry and egg donut, which would be quite odd. You want to be here? No worries. Okay, as long as you're okay with it. I just said I'll end up forgetting most of it by the time I get to that point of the game. That is also true. The fire does not wane. But nature is not to be so underestimated. I shall kick it through in one go. Kinda hungry.
Your thoughts?
Steadfast stew is complete. I promised you a superb dish, did I not? Thanks to speed cooking, we were able to cook without time passing. Yee. Are we seriously trusting the woman who ate a sea slug to cook a stew? I think, you know, interesting enough, Hulkenberg likes weird food. But I think, even though it's weird, she makes it good. Because I remember when we ate the monster guts for the first time, Will actually thought it was delicious, so. he thought it was weird, but he thought it tasted good. It's just Stroll who can't get over the fact that he's eating monster guts and stuff. And I'm gonna go back to lurking though, since I am working on stuff. Have fun! Yes, thank Lele for saying hi, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you still wanting to be here in our little community. Okay, so we have to go to the bookshelf. That's right. We do have a book that we're trying to read. Not here. Oh, let me go to the pantry. See if there's any more free stuff we can get. Maybe it's her clan's culture to eat monsters. It could be. I can't remember if it was because of her clan or if she just liked she just likes weird food. I remember they addressed it. Here we go. We need to read the rest of Future Magic, right? Yes, the rest of Future Magic. Raise our wisdom, read the book.
What's that?
This book is advocating for sustainable magic living. If you recall, the next chapter called Food in the Magical Future. All living creatures, whether beast or fish, have intelligence. This we know, and yet a shocking number of people still elect to consume these beings for sustenance.
Let's see.
We need not to be so barbarous. People can live well on grain and nuts. Yes, supply is a challenge, but we can develop igniters that will increase grain production. So I wait. Start adapting now. We should immediately cease the consumption of meat and live off of magically produced food, it says. Well, we're not technically biologically meant to not completely cut out some sort of meat. Like, we had years of evolution and of our ancestors eating meat, so our bodies are technically accustomed to it. I mean, we're supposed to choose meat leads to ration. I guess maybe we can slowly train our bodies to not eat meat, but at the same time, that's gonna take years and years and years of evolution. And we have to be living in conditions where we are not required to eat meat anymore. Which I can't really think of why we wouldn't not eat meat anymore.
Right?
Like as a species in general, not just like personal choice. Yeah, agreed. Regardless of whether eating meat is good or bad, suddenly changing everyone's diet all at once is just unrealistic. Oh brother, not the veganism guidebook. I mean, if if someone wants to make the personal choice to be vegan, that's fine. That's their personal choice. I just don't think it should be like the standard for everybody.
All right.
Still, though.
And do you think this author practices what he preaches? Like cutting meat out of your diet? That'd be a challenge for some people. I know, especially if you have to live off the land, you kind of have no choice but to eat meat. There's still more left in the book. Oh, we still have more chapters. I don't think they have the magic to produce and substitute the proteins and nutrients and irons from meats to eat nothing but plants in this world yet. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hold on. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Let me turn on my lights. Because then my tracking is gonna be... If I don't have light, then my tracking is not going to be super accurate. Okay, I'm back. Okay. What's this? Oh, we're fighting again? A swarm of bugs has descended upon us. I want to be able to move forward like this. So how about you lot chase them off? How disagreeable these pests are. Don't they realize we have places to be? Let's get rid of them before they get inside the runner. You're right. There's only room for one flying companion on this journey, and that's me. Let's hurry out to the deck. You barely take up space, Gallica. Do people actually speak like that? Maybe. Maybe in old times UK. Old times Europe, but... honestly, I stutter a lot when I'm trying to read everyone's lines, because I'm like, oh, this is not a normal way of speaking, at least for me. One enemy. Let's see. Can we get away with just doing weak damage? Oh yeah, we're fine. We don't need to waste extra MP.
Perhaps stepping back.
These guys are gonna be easy. What is the point of these fights if they're like super easy?
To the rear guard.
Come on!
Stay sharp.
We're probably not even gonna get a lot of a lot of experience from them. In the old times, yes. Nowadays, definitely not. Yeah, people probably don't even talk like this in modern day, even in Europe.
Reinforcements?
Yes, we need more of these guys. Game, give me more opportunities for these ones. Okay, the only thing is, I don't think anyone has electricity.
Let's get on with it.
Oh wait, you do.
On your guard.
I call the lightning.
You hit their weak point.
Only 400. That's not a lot.
Maybe there's a brightest power. Is there another
Let's
way?
hear it.
Electricity.
We're fire?
Give them a
Okay.
jolt.
Lend me your strength.
Let's
Lend
try
me
this.
help.
So we'll just try to reduce the
Fire.
Oh, power of heroes! Let us fight as one!
I'm afraid.
Pierce through them! They yet cling to life.
For me, it's sometimes hard to understand spoken English as is. Writing is a lot different, but speaking every time I hear English is not spoken like American
Wish every fight
or
was that easy,
British. Wait. For me, it's sometimes hard to understand. Spoken English as is. Writing is a lot different, but speaking every time I hear English is not spoken American. Wait, what do you mean? But hearing random long words mixed into the mesh is frustrating?
The gauntlet runner arrives at the grassy
Okay, that was an easy-ass fight.
temperate and fertile. It was once a place of repose, where the songs of fairies echoed through.
Alright, time for the next dungeon. Woo!
Demanded its wood. The fairies began to vanish, and having lost its divine protection, monsters made their dens. Fear of what lurks among the trees drove mankind back, and the forest fell into sinister silence. The departed fairy.
Alright, I don't care.
Oh,
We're here. My, this forest is dense. Assassins could be hidden throughout and we'd never know.
Huh?
Must you be so grim? There aren't assassins out here. I mean, let's not rule it out.
Well,
Now that you mention it, I am getting a feeling.
Hang on.
Swampy, dense forests are where a lot of, like, cannibals or assassins like to be. Are people up to no good? Oh, come on. Not you two, Will. You guys have overreactive imaginations.
No.
We did stand out at the exhibition, though. It makes sense someone might seize the chance to take us down a peg. True. We are mighty but few. Were even one of us to go missing, it would jeopardize our participation in the tournament. Ugh! Enough! We're here! This is where we're supposed to collect ingredients for the medicine!
Well...
Oh, I was half joking anyway. We need a count of 7 samples of dragon thistleberry, right? Yes, although, apart from assassins, do any of you feel a strange presence? A rather large one. Well, there is a boss here. When I hear streamers who are from Australia or America, it can be hard for me to sometimes understand what's being conveyed. So I piece what I can understand together with what I can't and try to respond. Oh, because we all have like different styles of talking, is that what you're saying? Oh, the herbalist mentioned that. How strange birds can show up near dragon thistle. Also, like, slang as well. It's very common to talk with slang as well. Like, slang is, like, honestly becoming part of regular speaking language. Our goal is the medicinal herbs, nothing more. And without a fight, ideally.
Onward.
That's funny, Hulkenberg, that you think we can get through this without a fight. Stay aware of your surroundings, and let us proceed with caution. Alright, I don't know what to expect here, so...
What now?
Hopefully what I have now is not much of an issue, and I don't have to go to the academia just yet. Or, I mean, it probably will. Wait, we got the information, right? How do I... Study notes? Nature? Oh, Glacier Forest. Okay. Everyone parts of forest, clear away nutrients for it. As a result of trade route. Magic? History. Culture. Nature. Maybe fire? Might be the best here? I thought I got information that told me what would be best to use against okay. Recommended Gunner and Commander. Okay, at least it deals attacks that can kill an ally instantly if they aren't protected by magic. It is weak to Pierce. Okay, here we go. Weak to Pierce. So Pierce and then Gunner and Commander. Okay.
Now, where was I?
I think everyone already has Pierce stuff, actually. So did they call this Mankind's Forest? Maybe. Wait, what did Moore say? I completely missed it. Let's see, what are you currently? Commander, okay. Well, we need that. No one is currently a gunner right now. I think Stroll knows gunner. Oh, it's only rank 1. I think I might have... Let's see, what's Heisman currently? Seeker. Okay, well, he's almost rank 20 with that. I think maybe we'll be okay. I wanna get people to their rank 20s a bit more before I start switching, actually.
Again, won't you?
Now, where was I?
Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No.
Oh.
Okay, save, and then we continue with the forest.
What now?
Okay, we might potentially have to grind here as well.
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready? Yes.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Okay, there's only one golden beetle here. Okay, so hopefully this area isn't too much. I feel like it's gonna be easier than the last home because this location's technically closer to Brylehaven, so maybe this dungeon will be easier. Our goal is to collect some dragon thistle berries, correct?
Yep.
Yes, it is, but be careful. There are a lot of really territorial bird monsters around here, from what I've heard. Oh, and these monsters also have a taste for the very berries we're after.
Yes.
Indeed. Should they lay eyes on us, a confrontation will be unavoidable. 'Twould seem even a berry-picking mission requires caution.
Yep, we're safe here.
Hello. Are you an assassin?
You turn my stomach.
Ugh, I've about had it with this place. Maybe I should just burn it to the ground.
Hang on.
Oh, come on. There are other people here too, you know? Don't be so dramatic. Sorry, I'm just on my last nerve. What with all the birds and bugs darting around here?
That sounds
Doesn't
right.
Heisme hate bugs? This is a lot of exposition depth for something I thought we just went over, apparently. Yeah, they wouldn't be easy targets for swords and spears. A weapon that could attack them from afar would seem more useful. Okay, well, I don't really need to know that. Okay. Oops. Can't even hit it.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Hit it right in the weak spot. Okay, this doesn't look like it'll be too difficult. Wow! Bugs are common fear. Really? I'm not really... Wait, are there any bugs that freak me out? Oh, I guess tarantulas. Tarantulas are gross. I haven't seen one in a really long time. Oh, are those the berries we're looking for? Yes, there's no mistaking them.
All right.
Great. Let's pick what we need and get this over with. But there's a big-ass monster right there.
Don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Got it.
Hopefully I can take this one out. Okay, cool. What level was it? Okay, this seems to be an easy dungeon. Thank goodness.
Everything's pretty standard.
Wait, aren't you... I was about to say, aren't you like the other... our competition? I'm more scared of city rats and the city bugs because one has teeth and the other doesn't. Rats are also gross. Rats are disgusting. Sometimes rats will like to live in our garage. It only happens like once like every year or two where we live, and we have like so many like rat traps. I think we had a couple rats maybe 4 months ago, but luckily since we take care of them pretty quickly, they don't expand very often. But I think the very first time we had rats, I think we had to kill like 7 of them. It was a lot. But nowadays, if rats ever come by our house or like live in our garage, it's usually like 2 or 3. Not as bad, and we know how to catch them. But ugh. Usually cockroaches, grasshoppers, and wasps. My workplace used to have a cockroach problem. We luckily don't have a rat problem because we have cats. But we used to have a cockroach problem. That was kind of bad. There'd be cockroaches in the bathrooms all the time. But not so much anymore. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. I think you're over-leveled. That could be true.
Hey.
Because we're technically supposed to hit this location before the last one. Especially at night. What's all this then? Oh, you came here too, did ye? Sorry to break it to you, but these cocasados are my game. Back at my parents' old tavern, I used to chop them hens up and fry them for dinner. I literally eat creatures like this for breakfast. Don't take me for a soft-assed weakling elder like you. Always the racism. Always the racism. Taking down those cocasados is how I'll earn everyone's support. I ain't about to let you snatch up the credit. Hey, fat chance. There's a reason why your name's Loveless. No one...
Yep,
You're not nice to other people, so why would they love you? Okay, these wasps pretty good for us. Luckily, this seems to be like a one-way. Oh, I saw you.
Come on!
Let's mop this up quick.
Alright, how's that?
We're weak against it.
Oops.
Let's push through!
Level 29. Okay, you're still pretty weak, fairly.
Impressive.
Okay, I think we'll be able to like breeze through this like mini dungeon, so that's good. Okay,
You hit him right in the
we
weak
have
spot.
more here,
Good
so does that
job.
mean there's a boss nearby?